This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. We're going to stick with the energy theme here today, and we're going to look at the big oil ETF, XLE, and we're going to look at the gasoline ETF, UGA. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have the XLE. This is the big oil ETF, okay? This has your Exxon and Chevron and Mobil and Conoco and all the big boys here are in this. This also pays 3.5% dividend, okay? So let's just take a look here at the charts. We have your daily and then we have your weekly. Now, we had a really good run up here. It left it like a gap and go, went right on up here all the way to 93.69. Then it came down here, and then we put in this is what I always wait for on a chart, okay? So we put in a high here of this 92.93, and then we had a retest there at 92.79. So what I did is I put a stop loss in there at 92, got stopped out, and then she sold right on off here, okay? So I didn't get the high, but again, you know, when you trade, you're never really going to buy the bottom and sell the high. All you care about is that meat in the center. That is the key. How to make profits, consistent money, okay? So we had a double top here, right there at 92.93, and then we had 92 here, 79, and then she sold right on off here. Now, what we look at here is this key level here, okay, which is basically this 200 SMA here sitting at 84.93. Now, we went down and made a lower low on that here today, but again, now you're back above, and that's the key. So on the downside, you want to watch that 84.95. We want to watch this here, key level here, this 100 SMA here at 84.91. You're pretty much pinned together here. And then we have 85.75 here. And then we have here is your 85.01. So everything is pretty much right around that 85 level is what we're looking to hold. Now, here on the upside, if this can get rallying here again, now remember, we want to take a look at this candle right here, okay? So you look at the top of this. This is 87.36. There's your gap. And then look to the bottom of this here. This is 87.66, okay? So you have 87.36, gap, 87.66. There's your fill. That will be your next target. Now, if you can get above, then we look to this 8 SMA here, right here at 88.62. Then we have your 50-day at 89.07, and then your 90.24 here on your 21 SMA here. Now, this isn't really the time of the year here, well, you know, for crude oil here because of seasonality. But again, with the big oil here, and now I see there's a lot of mergers here where Exxon wants to buy Pioneer. So this could still be very much in play. Now, again, if this 84.95 here is lost and this 100-day is lost, say that $85 mark here is lost, okay? That is the key. Then we can come all the way down here to the 79.19 and even the 76.25 here level, and then all even down to this candle right here. You're sitting at 75.36. Okay, so that's what you're looking at here, like on the downside, if all that basically that 85 number is lost. On the upside, just watch these key SMAs here, and that will be your resistance levels. Now, this is probably still going to be a very good, and I took a scalp on this here. I got it long. So we're going to see how this is going to actually shake out. I'm in that 84.50 here today. Price right now is sitting at 86.03, and then I just put a break-even stop loss on there. But again, if this could rally up to the gap and even up to that 8 SMA here, that would be very good here. I don't know how far it can go here, but it's a good scalper. Your RSI here is looking good. It bounced right off the bottom here. Your MACD has a way to go on the bottom, so we got to see how it's going to shake out. Now, let's take a look here at the gasoline ETF. All right, here is your gasoline ETF, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, I have no position in this at all. I was sold out there at 75 flat. So again, I didn't get the high, but you know, I did pretty good on there because I remember I buy this here at the end of February and just let this thing run all the way on up here. Okay, so actually here on the weekly, you had some good scalping along the way also. So I used to take a position the same way I do with oil, oil ETF and natural gas. I take a position there, you know, a long position, and then I also scalp like for daily cash flow every day too. Okay, so there's many ways to trade, whatever you feel comfortable with here. But I just want to take a look here at the gasoline. Now you put in a low here, basically yesterday at 61.25. If you're looking, if that is lost here, you're going to come right down to this 59 here, 06 very easily, and then maybe even a 56.17. And then you can start retesting these levels here. You're looking at 52.98 here. We can come all the way down here to 49.22. But right now, I don't have any interest in this. But again, if it does rally up, then you have 62.98. That's your big boy right there. Okay, that's your 200-day. And then we have this gap, this candle right here. So the high on this here is 64.82. That's what you want to look at. There's your gap. And then we want to look to the bottom of this candle here at 66.18. Now, again, gasoline could rally up very nicely here into the Thanksgiving holiday, which sometimes it does, and sometimes into the Christmas holiday here too. So always keep that in mind. But right now, for me, this is just nothing but just a pure scalper here until we start getting into the end of February. Then I just take it right on here until summer driving here. But I say if this is something that you want to get involved with here, I would say scalp it and just watch these key SMAs here on the upside, and then watch the key SMA here and your candlesticks here on the downside. All right, thanks for watching.